Hello guys, today is 18th of May 2025 and today we are taking some water corrector materials to Kaduna State. Kaduna is in another state, so that is where this is going this morning. And what are we really taking today? We are taking our concussive shell to Kaduna. We are taking some little activated carbon to Kaduna. So everybody knows what activated carbon does. These are carbon used to, this is 20 kg. It's heavy. Yeah. This is carbon. Activated carbon is used to purify our water, and maybe if your water are having smell, this will reduce the smell of your water. And basically, if you're having higher nitrate in your water, this absorb nitrate and releases nitrite to your water. Absorption of nitrate is maybe if you are having a decayed water, you're having a dirty water, your water is polluted from the borehole or from the well. So activated carbon will be a very good source to take care of all that. So if you don't know the application of an activated carbon, I think there's a video I did on how to use the totality of how to use activated carbon to correct waters. And if you need the video, I think I'll put the video up here so that you can watch. These are very, if you are not having the challenges, let me give you an instance. There's presently now water is good, maybe from the past a month, but by the time the rainy season starts, we started having acidic water. The client I'm sending this to in Kaduna, his water is very, very okay, but at the time the rain will start, we started having acidic water. So if you notice that your fish are dying at maybe the early stage of the rainy season, so these are what can be the cause. And what can really be the cause and how can you take care of the cause really depends on you. So that is why it is important for you to have some certain kit to be testing your water. Kit like this. If only these two kits you have in your farm, and I know a lot of people have it. A lot of people have the 12 in one, they have 11 in one, 9 in one. But if you have it, I think it's better for you. How is it better for you? This will allow you to know anytime this, because water do revolves. I normally say it's an ecosystem. It changes, and anytime these changes occur, you can conveniently control it. Because if you refuse to control it, it will cause danger to your fishes. Let me give you an instance. Maybe you have just 10,000 pieces of fishes, juveniles in your pond, standard juveniles in your pond, and by the end of the day, these things changes and you lost about 2,000 pieces out of it. That means you are losing about, let me just say you are saying that 100 naira, you are losing at least 200,000 naira from your profit. And what does it take to get all this? What does it take for you to check your water, despite you losing such an amount of stress? And I bet you, when this kind of diseases, any kind of stress, I call them stress. What is stress is that anything that will not will stress your fishes. They stress fishes, and the fishes get weak and they start dropping. So that is how it just works. So anytime anything that can stress your fishes will kill them. So it is for you now to avoid things that can stress your fishes to make your fishes healthy and happy in the water. So basically, if you don't want to treat, if you don't have money to have a water treatment system, or you don't have this, and you notice sometimes the water get dirty, and you notice maybe sometimes you get bad bacteria in your water, you can use an activated carbon. You can put it into your incubator, put it inside a something like a net or a chivon, and place it into your incubator. This will absorb all the nitrates in the water, and releases nitrate in your water. So this will balance what we are really talking about, because there are some good bacteria in your water. Your fishes need that to do better. So these are what this will release to you. And we are now talking about an organic way of now correcting the water in case the water gets acidic. So that is what we have been talking about our seashell today. So these are organic way of treating your water, and this is what you can use in treating them. Treating your water organically means you are not using any kind of that means you are not using any kind of chemicals in treating it. This can be in your water for as little long as possible to be correcting your water on a daily basis as you are using it. So these are designed seashell that we designed, and these are working perfectly for a lot of people. So this is going to the north in Kaduna today. But let me just tell you how it works. So I will be putting some water into here, and I'll be making some tests of the pH, and I'll be testing the TDS in the water too as well. So what I mean by testing the TDS of water, so I can know the level of the hardiness in the water. What I mean by hardiness is that we have a soft water and we have an hardened water. So what really happens is that in case, in any time you put anything into your water, you need to be conscious about what you are putting into your water. If you put anything, even salt, even if you are using salt bait and you are putting them, it's higher. This will increase the ppm, that means the part parameters of your waters. And if this increases the part parameters of your water, this automatically will stress your fishes, and this will lead to ultimate die. They'll start dropping. So you can see the water is highly acidic. This water is around 4, highly acidic. If you use this water for hatchery, I bet you the hatchery will come out, but they will not survive in a week's time. It's not possible for them to survive in a week's time. So if I'm having this kind of water, how do I treat it? I do actually virtually every week, and I sell fishes virtually every day. So how do I control this? I control this through this my powerful means of doing that. So in this water, as small as this water is, let me add more. It's highly acidic. As small as this water is, I will just put a little of this. And I bet you what really happens is that this works in a gradual process, a very gradual process. That what I mean by gradual process is that the effect is gradual. That is why you can use it in your treatment tank. You cannot use any other chemical substance in order to correct this in your treatment tank. Maybe the soda ash and the like. You can't use that in your treatment plant. This is what you can use in your treatment plant, because this will control it in a gradual process. And it as it is inside, it started control it gradually. So let me just before I go, let me just try to test the hardiness in the water so you can know how it profiles it. In here we have 00 ppm, and by the time we do the testing in the original water we have 88. This is 88 in the original water, and in this one, let me just quickly test for the pH of the water. So this is after mind we have introduced our seashell into it. So let me just put a drop. I'm putting a drop in it. This has buffered it to like 6.5. But I told you this takes it gradually and a gradual process. Taking to gradual process, by the time we look up to it and look back to it, this will take it to 7. But if I want it to work effectively, what I will just do is that I will just add some little more of it, just little, into it, and I check it. So you can see it's changing it, but I want it to work very, very fast. Let me throw the water away, and let us check this now. Let us check what we have here. So putting it inside now and shaking it, you can see this I've taken it to 7. So once this have taken it to 7, that means we have you can see it has taken to 7. And taking it to 7, in our ppm before we have a ppm of 88. So let me just check this what we have here now. In here, this has buffered to a ppm. In here we have sorry, in here we have 29. In here we have 31. So what really happened is that the good thing about this is that this will just take it a little bit lightly up. It won't buffer it. So that is the great advantage that this have. So but let me now test on something. Let me test for this is what we call we call it the calcium chloride. So just a little calcium chloride I'll be dropping in here. Just a little calcium chloride I'll be dropping. Yeah. You can see this, I've taken this to 7. Let me just drop it. So let me test for the one we have here. Let me test for the one we have here. I'm trying to manage my liquid because it's an experiment. So you can see this already take it to like this is at 6.5 for that. But let me just test. You know, in here we have 28. And let me just test this. We have in here in here we have 72. So what that implies is that this one works so fast to build it up, but this just take it on a gradual process. So in case you need any of this material because of our time, because we are taking to the park this morning, make sure that you contact the number on the screen. And if you need any knowledge about it, we will definitely give you an detailed explanation on how to go about it. So once again, my name is Tilimeno Tola. I'll be your great uncle on this channel. Thank you and God bless you.